Hindu terrorists in India are forcing Muslims to follow Hinduism. Recently, there's been a trend among Hindu terrorists and extremists in India where they're going around beating up Muslims and forcing them to say things like Jai Sri Ram, which is a religious chant for the Hindu god Lord Ram. Many Hindu apologists, they claim that this has nothing to do with Hinduism. However, this is false. If you study Hinduism, you know that Hinduism not only promotes behavior like this, Hinduism promotes behaviors that are actually way worse. Now, you can ask yourself this question, how could Hinduism promote something that's even worse than this? Well, if you want to know, then you have to watch this video until the very end. So, let's get started. When I saw another news on the headline about an Indian Muslim man being beaten and forced to say Jai Sri Ram in India. In case you don't know, so the chant Jai Sri Ram is a Hindu religious chant where they're praising the Hindu god Rama. So Rama is actually an avatar of Vishnu. These kind of incidents have become more and more common ever since BJP came to power. And as you guys know, BJP is basically a Hindu fascist political party that believe that there should be no Muslims in India. I'm gonna quote some incidents of how and where this happened, so you guys know I'm not just talking out of my mouth. For example, one of the most famous is Tabriz Ansari, who was beaten to death and was forced to chant Jai Sri Ram in the year 2023, and this happened in Jharkhand, India. Then in 2025, Shupal, India, another video surfaced of Hindu terrorists forcing a young Muslim boy to chant Jai Sri Ram. And just 11 weeks ago, Hindu terrorist organization Bajrang Dal was beating an older Muslim man in a video and forced him to say Jai Sri Ram.
Jai Sri Ram ko! Jai Sri Ram ko! Ganesh! Jai Sri Ram ko! Jai Sri Ram ko! Jai Sri Ram ko! Jai Sri Ram ko! Chal Jai Sri Ram! Jor se to! Jai Sri Ram!
Then there was another incident. This also happened this year, where in Odisha, another Muslim man was stripped naked. His legs were tied. He was dragged through the street as they forced him to chant Jai Sri Ram. Most Hindus, when they hear things like this, they will say, oh, this has nothing to do with Hinduism. Lord Ram would never approve of this. But here's the funny thing. If you actually read Hindu scriptures and you understand anything about Hinduism, then you will know that their Hindu god, Lord Ram, would not only approve of this, but he would be applauding this Hindu terrorist. He would join them actually. This Hindu god Ram was an extremely violent person. Okay, he was a bully and he was a narcissist. And inshallah, in this video, I will prove how much of a narcissist he was, and you guys will understand why many Hindus are behaving just like him. In Hinduism, Hindus were divided in 4 groups, and they still are. This is called a caste system. So you have the Brahman, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Shudra, right? The lowest castes are the Shudras, okay? The Shudras are seen as less than human, okay? They have no rights, and they completely depend upon the upper classes for everything. There's a funny story about him in Valmiki Ramayana. This Brahmin boy dies, and this kind of like these people, they blame and say that someone somewhere must be committing some kind of sin, so you have to find out who is doing this. So then Rama goes on to find out who's committing this sin or like who's doing something wrong, right? And then he comes across this person who was committing this ritual, this penance, and he starts asking him this question. Now I'm gonna quote you guys exactly what the story says, and then I'll make a comment. On this, that prince born of Raghu, which means Rama, approached the one who had given himself up to the righteous practice. Blessed art thou, O Esther, who art faithful to thy vows. From what caste art thou sprung, O thou who hast grown old in mortification, and who art established in heroism? I am interested in I, Rama, the son of Dasaratha. What purpose hast thou in view? Is it heaven or some other object? What boon dost thou seek by means of this hard penance? I wish to know what thou desired in performing this austerity. So, art thou a Brahmin? Art thou invincible Kshatriya? Art thou a Vaishya, one of the third caste? Or art thou a Shudra? Answer me truthfully. Hearing the words of Rama of imperishable exploits, the ecstatic, his head still hanging downwards, answered, O Rama, I was born of a Shudra alliance, and I am performing this righteous penance in order to acquire the status of a god in this body. I'm not telling a lie. O Rama, I wish to attain the celestial region. Know that I am a Shudra and my name is Shambhuka. And he was yet speaking, Raghava or Rama, drawing his brilliant and stainless sword from its scabbard, cut off his head. The Shudra being slain, all the gods and their leaders, Agni's followers, cried out, well done, well done, overwhelming Rama with praise, and a rain of celestial flowers of divine fragrance fell from all sides, scattered by Vayu. You read about this in Valmiki Ramayana, Uttarkanda 7, chapter 75 to 76. Rama, this supposed Lord Ram, went onto this innocent Shudra boy who was performing this kind of religious rituals because he wanted to better his own life. He wanted to have this position of godhead or whatever, right? He was doing this penance. This guy who's supposed to be a god, right? He asks him, are you a Brahman, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Shudra, right? And when he says he's a Shudra, he kills him. He kills him. No warning, no, hey, don't do that, that's wrong. No, none of that. He chops off his head.
Shudras and non-Hindus have no human rights. Feel free to kill them in my name.
Is this the guy that is supposed to be a god? Is it the guy that you want us to chant, hail this guy? This murderer? This bloodthirsty bully, this murderer? This is the guy you're killing all these innocent Muslims for? You're beating them up for? Like, this is disgusting. Like, who would worship this guy? Why would anyone worship this guy? Why would you praise this guy? He's a murderer. He's a killer. And this is the thing, right? See, now you start to understand why these Hindus are behaving like this. It's because their own gods are criminals. Their own gods are doing terrible things like this. I mean, what are anyone supposed to learn from this? That it's okay to go to a person. Now, even if I somehow assume that this person did something wrong, you don't just chop off someone's head. Like, you basically warn them first, right? You explain to them, hey, something's wrong. Like, for example, you remember that incident that happened with Prophet ﷺ where some guy came and like he basically peed near the mosque? Did Prophet ﷺ just went ahead and killed him? No, he first talked to him and let him know that, hey, for us Muslims, this area is sacred. You cannot do that. And that's it. And yet, this guy who's supposed to be a god just went ahead and completely chopped off an innocent person without explaining what he did even wrong. Now, there's absolutely no way you can justify this. This guy is a murderer. He's a killer. And for this guy, these Hindu fanatics are going around beating Muslims up and forcing them to praise this guy? This murderer? I mean, honestly, you might as well force them to praise like Hitler at this point. And this is why they're behaving like this. Because their own gods are murderers. You need to understand is that he didn't just kill him because he's like some criminal, right? This person only simply wanted to better his life. Because you need to understand, Shudras get no kind of like chance at a better life. They cannot own wealth. They cannot earn money. People are allowed to literally kill Shudras if they somehow even look at Brahmans the wrong way. So this innocent Shudra, who did nothing wrong, right, simply wanted to better his life, and he's doing some penance, and his response, his supposed gods, his response is, that, let me just kill him. Because he's a Shudra, and Shudras are disgusting, right? Like, this is disgusting. Like, I don't know, like, what else am I to say here? Like, this guy's a murderer, and you want us to praise this murderer. I'm going to make an argument to show why this guy is not a god if it wasn't obvious already. God is someone who cannot be unjust. God cannot do something unjust. Rama did something unjust by killing an innocent Shudra. Conclusion. Therefore, Rama cannot be God, just a murderer. And if you want to worship a murderer, I don't know what to tell you. So turn away from Hinduism and come to Islam and follow Prophet Muhammad. He didn't go around kill people simply because of their caste. Ram is not a god. He's a fraud. If you guys like my video, then don't forget to like, share, subscribe. This channel needs your help. I need resources, I need books. All these things cost money. Sadly, it's something that I simply don't have. So I ask for your help. The way you can help is by becoming a YouTube member or a Patreon. If you go to the description, you will find link to both my Patreon and my YouTube membership. And go to the Patreon link and join as a Patreon. Or you can also find the join button beside the subscribe button. So please click that and join it. Yeah, inshallah, I'll see you guys next time, inshallah. Jazakallah khair. Assalamu alaikum.